Hi everyone, it's Amanda Shertzer from amandashertzer.com, part of your Lightworker support team. Today I want to talk about my quick morning meditation routine. Usually takes about 15 minutes. So for those of you who have busy mornings, a quick 15-minute morning meditation might be just the thing. I do get up and get dressed. My husband leaves very early in the morning, so I get up, make a cup of tea, climb back in bed, sit cross-legged in the, yogi sort of pose where you're sitting cross-legged and sitting up straight. I adjust my pillows to give my lower back some support, but I don't lean back. I normally just try to sit with my spine as straight as I can. Close my eyes, take a few deep breaths. I put on some kind of music. I subscribe on YouTube to a lot of different meditation musics, binaural beats, those types of frequency music things. Serotonin and dopamine release meditations are my favorite. It's a good way to get yourself into coherence really quickly. So yeah, that's the first thing I do. I put on music, get situated, take a few deep breaths. And the first thing I do, which I learned from my sister-in-law, Christy Daniels. I think her website is christydaniels.com. And also my friend Rebecca Rice, RebeccaRice.com. She's got great morning meditations every Monday through Friday, so y'all should check her out too. I'll link to her in the description. I'll link to both of them in the description. They're both fantastic. But, so what they taught me is to begin with a grounding because I have a tendency to float up in space and be all in my consciousness and not in my body. So you just, whatever way that looks for you, send roots down into the earth from your body, from the soles of your feet, from your root chakra, whatever you want to do, or, come up with some kind of fun way to do that. Whatever, it doesn't have to look a certain way. So you ground into the earth, ground your energy into the earth, and then open up your crown to the energy from your higher self, your energy consciousness that exists with all other energy consciousnesses. And you can think of it as being out in space or up. Usually we think of that being coming from above and, grounding being below, what's below us. So I do something like that. I open the top up, send my roots down into the earth. And then the next thing I do is this thing I learned from Joe Dispenza's books and talks, where I'm sure it has a name, something to do with Kundalini and the energy, getting the energy of your body up into your brain and the fluid in your brain, activating, the different centers. But basically I just squeeze the muscles in order all the way up your spine into your neck until it gets up to your head. And I do that about 3 times. And the science behind it is about pulling the energy up, getting it into the fluid of your brain. Your brain creates a frequency. Your heart is in coherence with your brain frequency. Basically, your whole body comes into coherence. And so that's the next thing I do. And then I go through the chakras. I imagine they're little flowers, little different colored flowers. And you know how you spin those little pinwheels that you have when you're a kid, that you can either blow on them or flick them with your finger and they spin really fast? Well, I imagine they're little flowers that spin, and I just give each one a flick in turn, starting with the root chakra. And then I say the I am statements that go with them. And these are the ones that I say. So for the red one, it's I am safe. And then the orange is I create. Yellow is, what is yellow? I am loved. Green is I love. The aqua-y colored one is, I think it's aqua-y. The throat one, aqua? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, the throat one, I speak. The third eye one, I know. And the crown one, I am. Those are just the ones I do. And as I say those, I give them a little flick and get them spinning. And then, what do I do next? That's pretty much it. I kind of try to match the frequency that I match when I'm about to channel. And that usually feels really great. If I don't already feel like my heart connected to the highest, best feeling, then I do that at this time. Just like make sure I am matching the highest, best feeling. And then I do this little thing where I white light people. And my dad taught me how to white light things when I was just like 6, because I used to be afraid that I didn't want people showing up in my room in the middle of the night, I guess, basically. So I was really afraid of ghosts coming in, and I didn't want to be bothered. So he taught me how to white light a room. And, in my mind, that was to keep me safe. So what I do is I white light myself. I just fill myself with white light. It can be really quick. Just a snap of the fingers and you're filled with white light. And then sometimes, like this morning, I put like a little cell membrane circle around myself to honor my sovereignty and to create a sort of boundary so that others honor my sovereignty as well, honor my choices and my sovereignty. So that's what that little cell membrane does for me. And then I just go through my family and I do the same for them. I start with my daughter because she's the youngest, white light her, give her a little membrane so that people honor her choices and her personal sovereignty. And then I do my boys, and then I do my husband, and then I do my aunt who is 90. and I go through my brothers and their families, and I even do all of our pets. So that's my little, and it doesn't take very long. You just blink, white light, honor all that stuff. And you just go through one by one. Blink, blink, blink. It doesn't take very long. And that's it. That's my whole routine. And I say thank you. And I am grateful for another day. And that's it. So if you have a morning routine like that, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know what other people do. I might want to, switch mine up a little bit. And if I can find a link to the whole Kundalini energy thing somewhere, I will add that in the comments as well. But you could probably look it up, Google it, or, maybe you've heard of it. And if you have heard of it and you have a link and I haven't included a link, I would appreciate if you would drop it in the comments too. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next episode. Much love.